Did you know that 75% of cat owners often misunderstand their kitty's body language? Research shows that cats use over 20 different body movements to communicate with humans, and today we're going to decode them. We've also prepared 2 essential tips that will help you deepen your relationship with your kitty. Let's start with body postures. Cats have a unique skeletal structure. They've got no collarbone, and the bones in their spine are more loosely connected than in most other animals, giving them their famous flexibility. This unique structure allows cats to twist and turn in ways that seem almost supernatural, contributing to their grace and agility. Body postures. Let's talk about the loaf pose. If your cat is sitting with all their paws tucked under, they're feeling relaxed and content. This position is often seen when a cat is comfortable and at ease in their environment. It's a sign that they feel safe and secure, ready to enjoy some quiet time. Have you ever seen your cat lying on their back with their belly exposed? Sometimes it's a sign of absolute trust. Keep in mind that it's not an invitation to rub their belly. It's actually the other way around. It's a sign of trust that you won't touch their most vulnerable area. It could also mean that they are feeling hot and trying to cool down, as cats can lose a lot of heat through their belly. This behavior is instinctual, harkening back to their wild ancestors who needed to regulate their body temperature in various environments. And then there's the crouching cat. If your cat is hunched close to the ground, they're feeling fearful or anxious. Their ears might be flat against their head, and their tail wrapped closely around their body. They're trying to make themselves small and less noticeable, maybe trying to hide from something they're not comfortable with. This posture is a defensive mechanism, allowing the cat to prepare for a quick escape if necessary. It's important to approach a cat in this position with caution and care, giving them the space they need to feel secure again. Have you ever seen your cat making biscuits? It looks as if they're kneading dough. This behavior is often associated with contentment and comfort. Cats do this when they're feeling really happy and secure. The action mimics the kneading they would have done as kittens to stimulate milk flow from their mother, and it brings them a sense of comfort and familiarity. It's a beautiful reminder of the bond between a mother cat and her kittens, and it's a sign that your cat feels safe and loved in your presence. Next, let's discuss the famous Sphinx pose. When your cat is sitting upright with their front paws lined neatly in front of them, it's usually a sign of alert relaxation. They're comfortable in their environment, but also ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. This posture allows them to rest while staying alert to their surroundings. They can easily transition from this position into more active postures if they need to chase a toy, dart after a snack, or investigate something interesting. The Sphinx pose is a testament to a cat's ability to balance relaxation with readiness, a skill honed over centuries of evolution. Lastly, let's talk about the puff cat. If your cat looks twice their size with their back arched, they're trying to scare off a threat. It's probably a good time to give them some space. This posture is known as the Halloween cat pose, named for its resemblance to the classic archback stance often depicted in spooky decorations. When a cat adopts this position, they're trying to appear larger and more intimidating to deter potential threats. It's a clear signal that they feel threatened and need some space to calm down. Tail talk. Did you know that a cat's tail is a billboard of feelings? A cat's tail contains nearly 10% of all their bones. That's a lot of communication packed into one little tail. The tail is a versatile tool that cats use to express a wide range of emotions, from happiness to fear. When your cat's tail is held high, it means they're happy, confident, and ready to be sociable. You see that subtle quiver at the tip? That's their way of saying they're really excited to see you. It's like getting a special personal greeting from your cat, a sign that they're glad to see you and ready to interact. Now, let's talk about when the tail puffs up. It might look funny, but it's actually a sign your cat is scared or startled. They're trying to look bigger to fend off any threats. If you see this, give them a little space to calm down. The puff tail is part of a cat's defensive display, aimed at making them appear more formidable to would-be predators or competitors. Watching the speed and direction of a tail flick can actually predict a cat's behavior. A slow tail flick means your cat is deep in thought, probably planning their next mischief. But a fast flick means they're agitated or annoyed. So, if you see the tail twitching rapidly, maybe give them some space. The tail's movements are subtle yet powerful indicators of a cat's mood, and understanding them can help you respond appropriately to your feline friend's needs. The language of their eyes. Now let's talk about the language of their eyes. First, let's take dilated pupils. In cat language, this can mean they're surprised, scared, or stimulated. If your cat is in a well-lit room and their pupils are dilated, they may be feeling a bit uneasy. But remember, their eyes are also designed to capture as much light as possible in low-light situations. Their pupils dilate to let in more light, similar to how a camera works. This adaptation allows cats to see clearly in dim conditions, making them excellent night hunters. What about constricted pupils? These vertical slits are a sign of focus or even aggression. Picture this. Your cat staring down a toy mouse with eyes narrowed to find slits, ready to pounce. That's focus. But if they're staring at you like that, it's best to take a step back. Also, their pupils constrict in bright light to limit the amount of light that enters. This ability to control the amount of light entering their eyes helps cats maintain optimal vision in various lighting conditions, a crucial skill for both predators and prey. Now, let's talk about the ultimate sign of love from your cat, the slow blink. It starts with a direct look from your cat, and then their eyelids slowly droop to a close, almost as if they are falling asleep. It's not a quick blink, it's slow and deliberate. This slow blink is their feline version of a smile. Cats are predators, but they are also prey to larger animals. Closing their eyes in the presence of another being leaves them vulnerable. So, when your cat slow blinks, they're showing that they trust you enough to let their guard down. You can actually slow blink back to them. It might feel a bit silly, but to your cat, it's a signal that you trust and appreciate them back. This subtle form of communication can strengthen the bond between you and your feline companion, fostering a deeper sense of trust and understanding. Ear positions. Here are expressions, believe it or not. The cat's ear position can signal over 25 different emotions. That's more complex than almost any other pet species. Each twitch, each turn, they're trying to tell us something. So, let's say your cat's ears are forward. This means they're feeling friendly and ready to play. But if they're back or flat against their head, watch out. This can mean they're scared or aggressive. Remember, when the ears go flat, the mood goes flat as well. If your cat's ears are swiveling or twitching, that means they're attentive and ready for action. This happens when they're listening to multiple things happening in their environment, pretty much their version of having eyes in the back of their head. Cats have an incredible ability to pick up on the slightest sounds, thanks to their highly sensitive ears. This keen sense of hearing allows them to detect potential prey or danger, making them exceptional hunters and survivors. The mysterious language of purring. Let's dive deep into the mysterious language of purring. Did you know that purring is not always all about happiness? Purring can sometimes signal stress, fear, or even illness. We all know that cats love purring when they're content, but their purring can change subtly in tone and vibration when they're not feeling well or if they're under stress. Studies show that the vibration frequency of a cat's purring can accelerate the healing of bones and reduce pain and swelling. So, in a way, they have their own built-in physical therapy session. This remarkable ability is a testament to the cat's resilience and capacity for self-healing, a trait that has contributed to their survival and success as a species. What's more fascinating is the effect of these purrs on humans. They're known to lower stress and even reduce the risk of having a heart attack. The soothing sound of a cat's purr can have a calming effect on people, helping to alleviate anxiety and promote a sense of well-being. This mutual benefit highlights the deep bond that can form between cats and their human companions, a connection that transcends mere companionship and enters the realm of therapeutic partnership. Now that you've got all these tools to decode their body language, let's talk about how to effectively communicate back. Subscribe if you like cat care tips, cat health, cat feeding, cat toys, cat training, cat diseases, cat grooming, how to care for a cat, best cat care tips, healthy cat diet, litter box training, cat games and activities, kitten care, choosing cat food, treating cat diseases, cat product reviews, vet advice, cat owner stories, training cats commands, senior cat care.